Bro. Hey, I started going crazy with the throwing knives though. It was slow as fuck, but I was going off with it.
God.
Bro, you should have seen. I had some clips on like on that beta. Nigga, I had like some 60, 70 kill games.
Damn.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was going the fuck. Like I had them niggas farmed like run back.
You done made me break my controller. Fuck that bullshit. But hey, man, y'all know what it be when you see me. It's your boy Big Four, like always, man. Got my boy L Dog in the back chilling with me too, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we finna go ahead and get straight to it, man, because I told y'all I was gonna stream yesterday and I didn't. I'm a regular motherfucker. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. I'm a regular motherfucker. I work a job. I worked 14 hours. You tell me. But hey, man, we still finna get straight to it because I fucks with y'all, man. So I got reactions for y'all, and also I got the first topic that I'm doing because I'm still a little sad about it, man. For all my Power Book 2 watchers, man. Friday's the last motherfucking episode, man. Hey, but that shit been fire though. I ain't gonna cap. That shit been fire. And R.I.P. Monet, man. That shit broke my heart too, man. That shit broke my heart.
You said my heart.
It did. Like when that happened, bro, y'all want to know what song was in my head? Y'all remember when Marcus Houston got jumped on You Got Served? Oh God, I was singing that song. If heaven was a mile away. I would pack all my bags and leave the world behind. Come on, man. Y'all might be too young for that. Y'all might be too young for that. But so like I said, man, we finna go ahead and get straight into it. As you know, Monet has died. Tariq has captured. Detective Carter caught that nigga lacking, praying. That nigga was praying. Oh man, but hey, so let me know how y'all feeling, man. Like, what's finna happen next? Cause I know everybody on a crash dummy mission now. And you know what I'm saying? Speaking of crash dummy mission, man, we finna go ahead and get to it with my boy MovieBot, man. If y'all don't know MovieBot got everything power. I ain't even gonna cap. I'ma just keep it a whole 100 with y'all. He got everything power. Any questions you got, he gonna answer it, and he gonna give y'all pure facts. And he gonna even give y'all different storylines to prove his fact. It's crazy. But right now, man, we got Who Will Survive Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4 Episode 10 MovieBot. Tell me what's up.
We need to calm ourselves down and think. How can you come up with a master plan if your emotions are in charge? Tariq, I need you to breathe.
Now, who stands to survive the final episode of Power Book 2 Ghost? And also maybe potentially make it to the next spin-off or kind of stay in and around the...
Also, when Diana was out there catching bodies, bro, I was not expecting that, bro. I'm like, damn, Diana really liked that. Diana really liked that. Like, I liked that, Diana. I liked that. You got your lick back too. I like that. You just started acting soft as hell after that. I don't know. She did say she just wanted to be a college student. Let me quit yapping.
That's the topic of discussion in today's breakdown. After we saw Monet fall in 409, a death that will definitely shock the Tahadas, but a death that will also spring them into action, which will lead to even more blood being shed on both sides. A lot of bodies will definitely drop, but I also feel like the threat of law enforcement is still very much alive, and we can't rule out some of these guys being put in an orange jumpsuit. For example, Braden Weston and Davis McLean. I think we're going to get a mix of both. Law enforcement might pick up a win or two, and we might even see another major death. So, in this video, we're going to be running through the impact of Monet's death on the Tahadas, their revenge plot, who could actually survive on the chessboard, not just with the Tahadas, and who could potentially end up in jail, and why. But first, in my trailer breakdown, I wasn't able to dissect the episode title or the synopsis for episode 10, because that information hadn't been released. However, I do believe we now have the info, so we're just going to take a quick look at Ghost in the Machine.
That's a hard title. That's a hard title, boy. That is a tough ass title, man. Ghost in the Machine.
The title for episode 10 and the very vague description. The epic conclusion to this chapter of Power. So, what do they mean by ghosts in the machine? In the context of where we are at this moment in time, I think we first have to have a serious conversation in terms of Tariq's journey in regards to where he is, how sloppy he's been across season 4, and how he really does need to step it up.
I'm Tariq St. fucking Patrick!
Hey, I felt that though. They have been playing with your name, gang. They been playing with you. But you been moving sloppy.
I think we can all agree, Tariq is nowhere near the level of Ghost. For majority of season 4, he's been going around in circles. Let's not beat around the bush. He doesn't seem to have anything under control. One minute he's trying to find Diana and potentially taking her off the chessboard, and the next minute, he's there for her because they have a baby together. As unfortunate as it was in terms of Diana losing the baby, Tasha did give him a wake-up call, told him to be smarter and be more strategic, where his answer basically was, he can fix any problem he's in, he's not a ghost. He came up with a plan to get Detective Carter, but we all saw what happened soon after.
Fuck. The gun on me? Huh? In church? Oh, you definitely going to hell. Stay.
Now the problem is, Ghost wouldn't have fluffed this situation. He was a master strategist, always working in the shadows, working behind the scenes.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap. Yeah, that's the difference. If y'all want me to be completely honest, the difference between Tariq and James St. Patrick is that, hey, Ghost, that nigga was, hey, if he had the hook, he was throwing hands. Yeah, he took a couple L's. I ain't finna just say that nigga was really out there boxing, but he took a couple L's. But he stood on business though. He got his lick back. I'm telling you, Ghost was a dog.
In essence, just like a ghost. So, we do need to see more from Tariq. He can't be sloppy like he was with Salim in 404, or how he managed to fluff this situation with Detective Carter, which allowed him to warn Noma. If he is gonna make a plan,
you should have just knocked his head off. He was already praying, so he was gonna go to a safer place. You should have just knocked him off. You had the silencer on too, sort of. Come on now. Effie had the cameras off, all of that. Come, man, y'all niggas, man.
he needs to be smarter, more strategic, and he does need to execute it to perfection. And with that being said, I do think he will turn it up a notch in episode 10. Ghost in the Machine, in my opinion, means the lingering influence that Ghost still has on Tariq, and as he moves forward, to kind of overcome the position that he's in, we will probably see how there is a part of Ghost in Tariq's machine. But let's wait and see, because I am tired of Tariq saying shit like, he's the apex predator, he's Tariq St. Patrick, he's smarter than Ghost, because the fact is, he isn't. So, let's see what Ghost really is in the machine. Now, in terms of the synopsis, it says the epic conclusion to this chapter of Power, and I do think the story will continue beyond Power Book 2 Ghost, because in essence, they're calling this a chapter. This chapter will be closed, but the book in essence isn't complete, and I do think that will be the case for a couple of these characters. So with that being said, I think that brings us nicely on to who could actually survive this chapter of Ghost, and potentially make it to whatever comes next in the world of Power. Now, we all know Monet's death is going to have a huge impact on the Tejadas. In the short term, it might cause a bit of a divide because the Tejadas, they've never been on...
Oh yeah, also, shout out Power, you know what I'm saying? Power was the most... The last episode was the most viewed episode in like Power history or some shit. Because they added the Nigerian culture and heritage to it and all that good nature. Hey man, that's fire. That's lit. Come on, chat. You already know, man. I ain't
on the same page. From day one, Kane's always wanted to do his own thing. Diana's never wanted to be in the game, and neither has Drew. But in more recent times, you've seen a real turn in Diana's character after she lost her unborn baby. Drew seems to be relishing and loving this newfound power and importance that he's found under Detective Carter. And well, with Kane, he thought he had the perfect plan to level up in the streets by marrying Noma. Unfortunately, that's definitely gone too. Not that Noma would have ever seen him as an equal anyway, something Monet did warn.
Now, you sure you want to do this, son? She's never going to be able to see you as an equal. She's only making you feel good because you got something she wants.
Now, I do actually wonder with Monet now gone, I wonder how much of an influence Jeanette will have on the Tejadas. We know she's someone who had a really close bond with Monet that dates all the way back to their childhood, and I think she'll also be hurting. I think we've kind of overlooked Jeanette over the past two breakdowns, but it's definitely something that we have to keep in mind. What will she say to the Tejadas and also Bronze, played by Little Dirk? Will she tell them enough is enough? They've lost way too much already.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Dirk, you real life looked like a crash out in that motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought you was gonna crash out or some shit on this episode, bro. I'm not gonna cap. You looked like you was really finna crash out on some shit. You look, yeah, you did not look like you was on some chilling ass shit. Come on, Dad.
Or will she be on board with them needing to get revenge? Because with Monet's death, we are going to see the Tejadas coming together at some point, looking for revenge and looking for blood. We've got Bronze in the back also in on this mission. And in terms of the theme of this particular breakdown of survival, I wouldn't be surprised one bit if he is another casualty on the Tejada side, something that Jeanette has to deal with later on. With Kane, we also have Woody McClain put in a powerful performance in 409, and he's definitely going to follow it up in episode 10 with another. That's just what Woody McClain can do. He's going to be full of raw emotion, pain, hurt, anger, and also confusion. There's going to be a mix of emotion from Kane's character, but one thing's for sure, he is going to have 2 guns in hand and 0 fucks to give. We've got him in the airstrip in a shootout of some sort, either with law enforcement or with Noma's goons, or potentially both. And it does look like he does have his back against the wall. So, will Kane survive episode 10? I personally still think he will. I think from the trailer they kind of want us to think Kane could be in danger, and even though he is going to put himself at risk, even though in the trailer we see him being shot in the arm, I just don't see how they get rid of Kane after they got rid of Monet in 409. Monet's death would have served as a big plot for the Tejada kids to grow in season 5, if there was a season 5. With both the parents being taken off the chessboard, it would have forced the rest to step up, especially Diana, who has shown a lot of similarities to Monet in the past. So, I personally can't see another Tejada death. However, they still need to find a way out of this chaotic situation at the airstrip, where law enforcement also seem to be present, and so we can't rule out maybe 1 or 2 or maybe even all 3 potentially being arrested. That could also be a possibility. Now, what about Noma? Ironically, before episode 409, I did raise a perspective of her potentially surviving and fleeing to London or Nigeria. Some of you guys may remember me running through this particular perspective last week.
The reason why I think Noma gonna die, she gotta die, bro. She just has to, bro. Like, the story wouldn't make sense if Noma fled, if Noma got away. The story wouldn't make sense no more. Because Tariq, Captain Save a hole like usual. So then she gonna want that nigga dead just cause of that. She like, soon as I get my kids safe wherever she at, wow, the nigga done. Like, and plus she already want heads, bro. She don't give a fuck about none of y'all. She said shit hit the fan. She said, fuck it, this is just me. Oh God.
And after the events of 409, especially with what we see in the trailer for episode 10, with them at an airstrip, it does seem like it really could be a possibility. Noma could genuinely end season 4 fleeing the States, either going back to Nigeria or potentially going back to London. We have to remember, season 4 wasn't supposed to be the last, and they would have kind of ended this season with a cliffhanger or 2, going into what would have been a season 5. Of course, Noma definitely has to be taken off the chessboard, there's no doubt, or I do think we are going to have a bunch of very angry Power fans, but they've kept someone like Dre around till the end of Power, so Noma surviving and fleeing the States, I genuinely don't think it can be ruled out at this moment in time, especially with what we see in the trailer in episode 10. It could potentially be a story that rumbles on into the next Power spin-off, where we have to kind of wait for this revenge on Noma, because the revenge story on Noma could have genuinely been a plot point for season 5. Let's wait and see.
Right. But it's still Noma's business. You want it in the game, now you're in. And the game's for life.
Now, does Effie make it to Stanford? The problem that Effie had in 409 was the fact that she was given a glimmer of hope. She finally received her acceptance email from Stanford, only for her bubble to be burst by Kane Tejada, who basically said there was no way she could leave the game, which she should have known. She said it herself in 402, with Noma you're either in or out with a bullet. However, with all this chaos involving Noma, Effie would have had the perfect opportunity to kind of just get out of New York. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. She still cares for Kane, and she also now finds herself in this mess involving Detective Carter, and that's what's stopping Effie from going to Stanford. She still needs to deal with this first and also hope Noma's also been taken off the chessboard. And we are going to see Effie on a mission again in episode 10, trying to retrieve the CCTV of Tariq and Brayden killing Zion. Whether she comes across Kamal Tate's dashcam footage as well, let's wait and see. We're going to kind of touch on that in just a moment. But she will be on a few missions in episode 10. But will she survive? I think she will. But I don't know if she deserves a happy ending where she then goes off to California.
I don't know, Effie, you've been moving sloppy as hell too. And you kind of been pissing me off. But on some weird shit, I got a feeling that Tariq and her gonna have something in the end to make it out on some weird shit, like how Ghost had the detective bitch. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. We know that nigga not dead. Nigga. We know that nigga not dead. Nigga, that nigga gonna come back and slide, bro. He just dead. No, I'm just no, man. I just think that's what it's gonna be like. I just think, you know, her and Tariq gonna have some type of agreement, like, hey, if we make it out of this, you know, I got you with this, this, and this, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you straighten all that other good shit type shit. But I don't know, man.
Already have happy endings, and I honestly don't know why they would start now with Effie. But let's wait and see. I am torn on this one. Let me know whether you think Effie makes it out of season 4. Will she go to Stanford? Or will she be another big casualty?
I just got a $3,000 loan sent straight to my bank account. I'm freaking out because now I can pay my rent on time.
The same goes for Braden Weston, who I still think runs
New
the risk of going to jail,
better.
along with Davis McLean.
Why.
These are two characters who I do
Tap
think
in,
will
tap
definitely
in.
survive.
Talk to me now, talk
But
to me now.
I think their problem might be with the law. Davis McLean looks like he's in a courtroom with his assistant Perla Tanaka, who has been representing him in his case around his law license. Whether there's any further charges or evidence that comes to light that could potentially make this worse for Davis, he doesn't look like he's getting good news, that's for sure. So, I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if jail was the end for Davis McLean. The same goes for Braden. Yet again, we saw him taking a little bump despite Tariq warning him not to. And even though he did kind of help save...
I ain't gonna lie, I think Davis might turn himself in. I think he might turn himself in just so he don't, cause that's just, I think he gonna turn himself in. I did that body right there. Y'all know he just caught a body last episode. Literally. He didn't do it right because the nigga didn't blame him, but I don't know. He killed him though. He definitely put him to sleep. Big strong ass motherfucker. But
Tariq. It was actually a crazy stunt from Braden that could have easily ended up badly. But where do they go with Braden's character? Let's remember, he did tell Elle that he got rid of Steve, and
that's where, bro, Braden, you Captain Saver, you saved tweakers, bro. Like the last bitch you was fucking with, she started tweaking and all this other extra bullshit that almost got you caught up. And then you want 100, bro. You just crash out. You crash out over these bitches, bro. Can't do that. Damn. Care if she OD'd or not.
There's been a lot of blood that's been spilled in a season 4. In my opinion, there's just no way that one of these doesn't come back.
And plus, the nigga was gonna die regardless, bro. You made that nigga take 3 lines, bro. The nigga was OD'd already.
To one of them. With Braden, the way they've kind of taken his character, him losing everything, losing control, and also losing Elle, I do wonder if Braden going to jail was a potential plot point for season 5. So, I am sticking with my original prediction from last week in regards to Braden. I do think we can make a very good case for Braden ending up in jail come the end of season 4.
You kill me, your life is over. How you gonna get out of this one, brother?
Now, onto Detective Carter. How does Tariq play this? Because this one definitely is a bit more complex. You can't just get rid of Carter because of who he is, and also because of what he has in terms of the CCTV footage of Tariq and Braden getting rid of Zion. So, he definitely needs to listen to Davis McLean for a change. Control his emotions and think. Find leverage over Detective Carter, which I still believe has to be what Carter did to Kamal Tate. Whether it's by finding the dashcam footage on his laptop, or maybe being exposed through Detective Nico Halston, I do think Carter being exposed in terms of him being a dirty cop who was also behind the death of a congressman's brother has to be revealed before he meets his end. And I do think he will meet his end in season 4. There's just simply no other option for Tariq, Braden, and Effie. However, I still feel like there is a bit of a twist to the tale. Gianni recently did an interview where he mentioned there's a big surprise in store in episode 10, which could relate to any particular storyline or any character. But with this one in particular, Carter simply has to go. But awesome character's death is actually an easy way out. I've been thinking, what would be an even worse outcome for someone like Detective Carter? I think jail. Imagine a dirty cop being put behind bars. Imagine what they do to a dirty cop in prison. It would be torture, and potentially even worse than death. Some would rather prefer being taken off the chessboard than go to jail. Others may prefer the other way around. It's all character dependent, and that might actually be the worst case scenario for someone like Detective Carter. So, just thought that perspective was worth a little mention. A fate worse than death for Carter could potentially be jail. Now elsewhere, we do have to consider potentially characters like Anya Covington also being in danger. Civilians always run the risk of being caught in the crossfire. So, we all know she's finally going to realize who her mother really is. She may even find out she was the one behind her father's death. So she's someone who isn't going to kind of listen to her mother, even if all Noma wants to do is get her out of the way and to safety. And with all this chaos and mayhem that's going to be going on around them, could she actually be caught in the crossfire? Or could someone like Diana think, well, you took our mother, so in an eye for an eye move, I'm going to take your daughter. At some point, Anya will find herself in danger where Tariq will come to the rescue. But in terms of surviving season 4, is it beyond the realms of possibility that she could also be caught in the crossfire during this war? She will definitely be at risk, that's for sure. Now last but not least, we have to come back around to Tariq St. Patrick. Will he survive? I think it's pretty obvious that this isn't going to be the end of Tariq's journey. Even though I feel like the main focus of the story has kind of shifted away from Tariq in recent times, I think there is still so much more they're planning with his character. And I am still sticking with my original prediction of him joining up with Tommy towards the end of Force, where they then begin...
Hey, that would be tough. My fault, chat. I know I was gone. My fault. But yeah, nah. I think that would really go crazy. And then like, I hate that my prediction gonna be crazy. But
in this new chapter, I think what many of us see Tariq lacking in terms of strength, being punked around, betrayed, and not being able to execute some of these plans. I do think Tommy would be the perfect mentor. Tommy would be the one to tell him this is what Mia Ghost did in this particular situation, or how he tackled a certain enemy in the streets. This is what we really learned from Kanan. They can also bond over how both of them lost an unborn baby. Tommy can also share about stories about him, Ghost, and Kanan, what they used to get up to back in the day in the streets. There really is a lot that Tommy can teach him, and there's so much that they can do with Tommy and Tariq as a duo. So, that's the direction that I do think they're going to take going forward. Whether they hint at it in episode 10 of Ghost, probably not. Towards the end of Force Season 3 is more likely, in my opinion. But, there we have it. That's a breakdown of the episode title for episode 10, Ghost in the Machine, and how we need to see more from Tariq St. Patrick, and also where we are with the state of the chessboard post 409, in terms of all of our major characters. So, as usual, the floor is now yours. Drop all your thoughts and predictions down below in the comment section. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, so chat, let me know, man, what y'all thinking for real, cause me personally, man, I feel like it's a whole bunch of crash dummy missions. I'm feeling a whole lot of killing finna happen. I'm just feeling a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? We finna go ahead and get next to the next video, you know what I'm saying? Now that I mean, it's right here too. Yeah, what y'all know about it, chat? What y'all know about it? Hold on, I got y'all, boys. Damn. There we go. I got y'all, boys. My fault. What y'all know about it, dude? Let that old man go. Hey, let that old man go. Hey, let that old man go. Come on, I got y'all. I'm gonna turn y'all up. I'm gonna put y'all on. Hey, this that crack era. Maxo Creed, Tyler the Creator. Hey, this is an unexpected duo, bro. This unexpected duo is fire. It's fire. And man, let me quit.
I dropped the gun, just let me in. I still don't believe that you're the only one here.
Hey, who? Yeah, that gold, man, that gold, man, bro. Yeah, that gold, man, that gold, man, bro. Yo, that gold, man, that gold, man, bro. Yeah, that gold, man, that gold, yo. Running the relay, feel like the 06 TK. Me and bro, riding around, I put white mags on my PK. That's a BMX with it. Man, I run like recorder. I just copped a new one, Wallace just put in the order.
I don't even know what that is still. Can somebody tell me what the fuck that is? Or if that's just a made up word. It sounds like some rich ass shit to me.
Man, I run like recorder. I just copped a new one, Wallace just put in the order. Nigga two-tone, two-though, watching Juno. You know who them is when you see niggas in them Unos. I'm that nigga, that nigga. I'm that boy, I'm that boy. You better watch before they cookie turn y'all niggas a whore. We chippin' that gold, man, that gold, man, bro. Yeah, that gold.
And crazy thing is, this is just something short and sweet. Like I said when I reacted to the little audio, just something short and sweet. And then the video gonna do its thing. Like I said, it's an unexpected duo. This shit fire. Y'all can't tell me this shit fire, bro. It's just something light, though. Something
man,
light.
that gold, man, bro. Yo, that gold, man, that gold, man, bro. Yeah, that gold, man, that gold, yo.
My Hoover Christian Ruber clip like Ludacris, I throw a bow. I finish him like Luke King, I want the brain like Al Snow. I mean the head like a best of perky meds on my dresser. Mac 11 at the Raven, sneaking heaven with suppressors. The Cucamonga cracker killer, shooting bitches, slapping niggas. Way before I did this rapping, I was out here jacking niggas. I mean like jacking was my skill, jack your pounds and jack your pills. Catch you lacking by the hill with jacking niggas, Jack and Jill. Jackass, Knoxville, double scissors, Sarah Quill. No tattletale, lip seal, if you squeal, you get killed. DJ Drama, Navy Seals, cannons in your gangster grill. Tupac juice, I keep the tote. Just like you, I let it go. Whoa.
That gold, man, that gold, man, bro. Yeah, that gold, man, that gold, man, bro. Yo, that gold, man, that gold, man, bro. Yeah, that gold, man, that gold, yo.
Come on, man. Y'all can't tell me, like, that's just how the sauce is, boy. Like, them niggas really like that, boy. Like, man, y'all need to quit playing with me, bro. Like, man, if y'all ain't heard, I'll put y'all on. Hey, man, we gonna keep going with this shit, though. Yeah, we just reacted, man. We just reacted to some shit, man. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. We got some more for y'all. Bow. We got that blow for blow. I waited. I was like, let me tap in with the family on this motherfucker. And it better not disappoint. No, I'm just playing. I know it won't. Oh, shit. With the family on this motherfucker. And damn, shit. I'm pushing on.
Cherry production.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Blow for blow, cold flow, just prestigious. Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The goat just from features. Proceed.
I feel you, dog. And you just came on that bit. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm pulling up on some slice shit. I don't even need that extra shit. He said, nigga, I'm gonna go to this shit. Go to features, nigga. And that's a fact.
Sweats and tees, no unnecessary accessories. The goat just from features. Proceed with throat cut procedures. He look rich, but he broke just egregious. Don't trust rappers, hope trust in Jesus.
Facts.
Whole team approach Costa Rican, coast on boats, getting throw from top models. They pop shit, my click, pop bottles. I sip orange juice in the VIP, watching the clock tick. Perform a couple of hits and then I dip. 6 figures richer than when I entered. Cold world, mister, I got a temper. I stay hot, doing numbers like K-pop. BTS in the flesh while they flop. And I laugh all the way to the Deutsche Bank. Stay the fuck out my lane, avoid the paint. I'm really him, Bruce Jenner, them boys just ain't. I'm boisterous, loud booze for crews from mad voices. It's like your team's making the choice to tank. L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why your bitch
ugly.
I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why your bitch dropped in math. Go against the squad and get chopped in half. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours.
Come
Who
on.
rap with trap niggas that wet up your doors.
Yeah.
Who go harder than them and never let off before.
Yeah.
Who got your heart poking
Cole. Whoa, Cole, you sliding, gang.
Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours. Who rap with trap niggas that wet up your doors. Who go harder than them and never let off before. Who got your heart poking their head out the door. Getting paid every week like you did all the chores. Life's a bitch, I'm rich till I divorce. If the shit go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
Okay, chain nastier than cow manure. Bust down my shooter. Saw my wires, then a bomb diffuser. Take a jet to the jungle, was healing my soul. I didn't see my niggas froze, built up with embalming fluid. I still did numbers in this.
I done seen my niggas cold and filled up with embalm. That's a different type of pain.
Only thing changed is the tail numbers on the plane. Retired drug dealer, bust chain, watch plane. I don't do drugs, but baby, I don't judge, do your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white coops, bitches looking like veneers. Came in this game thinking niggas was my peers. Shit down there broke my heart, I ain't know they was that weird. Niggas give you they word, they be breaking that so easily. Can't do that in the streets, cause eventually you seeing me. That's
facts. Niggas breaking their word all the time, and you can't do that in the streets. Cause if you do, best believe one day you seeing me.
I be in the crib gaming on D&D, cause you can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Cole saying Fayetteville, they go, eh. Fact, you fuck with me like that and make up for them rainy days. Can't be on the court and be a coach and take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact the train today. You hear me?
Oh my. Ooh, you just gotta know.
Be on the court and be a coach and take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact the train today. You hear me? Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to start from zero to make it out of the D. Remember being young, seeing pops rocking up keys. Saw bodies on streets, now I'm trying to put bodies in seats. You hear me? Hold up, who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to play with their life, fumble their college degree. Tell them to face all that time and still be solid as me. 2 years in prison and drop a hit the day of release. You hear me? Hey, I got ahead of them niggas. I should've listened. I turned back and tried to rescue them niggas. Think you started.
Shit, come on.
Tell them to face all that time and still be solid as me. 2 years in prison and drop a hit the day of release. You hear me? Hey, I got ahead of them niggas. I should've listened. I turned back and tried to rescue them niggas. Think you started hating cause I got ahead of you, nigga. I ain't tripping. That shit ain't gonna stop this chat on my nigga. You hear me?
Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours. Who rap with trap niggas that wet up your doors. Who go harder than them and never let off before. Who got your heart poking their head out the door. Getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a bitch, I'm rich till I divorce. If the shit go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours. Who rap with trap niggas that wet up your doors. Who go harder than them and never let off before. Who got your heart poking their head out the door. Getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a bitch, I'm rich till I divorce. If the shit go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
That's that shit, y'all. Hey, this shit fire. This shit is outrageous. Oh, damn.